plants that do well in that microclimate, and drop off your compost and pick up some mulch and take a class. And we want to make these resilience hubs in each city council district. This program has been organized not to be the River Project brings you, but it's been organized to be a continued moving forward collectively and collaboratively with the nonprofits in Los Angeles that you're all familiar with. So the Theodore Payne Foundation, Heal the Bay, LA Waterkeeper. You may not know Grey Water Action, but they're a big one too. Northeast Trees. So these are our partners in this process, and we're working together collectively and collaboratively to support communities and neighborhoods to make this happen, rather than competitively or, hey, do it my way. No, mine's better. So this has been set up to be a collaborative process moving forward so that we can support communities in accomplishing these goals, and especially in communities who've decided that they want these things to happen and they have a plan to make them work, and you're in an area where soils are good and needs are high. These kind of places will get good incentives if the community is interested in seeing this happen.
Presently, you put green waste in the green
bin.
Container,
Right.
The city does the mulch.
Right.
What happens to the stuff from the garden?
Right. So this is a great point. There's so many things that we need to change in our behaviors in Los Angeles. You've hit on a really cool one. So you know why they call them leaves, right? Because you're supposed to leave them. You're not really supposed to stick them in a green bin and have them trucked somewhere. That's the exact, and it would be the fertilizer here as well. And it's a terrific resource. So that's like a pattern to change. But on top of that, we would love to see, and y'all are part of the Neighborhood Council Sustainability Alliance? Yes, no? Yes. Must join if you're not already. Awesome. So these are the kind of things where neighborhood councils can share different ideas and motions to move things forward quickly in LA. And Tucson has been moving forward on this neighborhood mulch program. So when forestry comes along to do tree trimming or whatever, they would contact the neighborhood council. Neighborhood council would say, hey, we're going to be in this part of the community. You know, anybody want mulch? They're going to do it, and you're going to get it there rather than send it off, blah, blah, blah. These are the kind of things that you guys can continue to drive forward on our...
So presently, are people just paying at the landfill?
Yeah. Well, we do have a mulch program, so some of it is taken off, chipped, cured, and then sent to the free mulch sites. But that's a lot of GHG, if you will, to truck it to a location, to truck it back to other locations. So we want to kind of localize and distribute those kind of resources and make them more available.
I used to be executive director of historic downtown Bill, and we had 290 trees that we had trimmed every year.
Right.
The small bit.
Yeah. That's a lot. Yeah. So that could have gone to a local park. So a neighborhood council could determine what to do with their own resources from a tree trimming event and have those distributed in the neighborhood. These are the kind of things you guys can have phenomenal influence in moving forward, both locally and regionally in partnership with the neighborhood councils. Do a mulch tree trimming thing? Yeah, we don't tend to. So the resilience hubs that we want to do, we want to actually locate them close to tributary streams or the Los Angeles River, so that it sort of reinforces the connection, yeah. Yeah. And there are nursery sites growing natives along the river as well that are moving forward too. So we're all trying to connect to what we think is the most important thing to life besides air, water. Oh, just FYI, guys, since we're valley people, swimming pools, I've had folks ask me what to do about their swimming pools. Can they be transitioned into something useful? They can, you got it. There are companies who can transform your swimming pool into a phenomenally capacious underground cistern where it's like a massive rain tank, but it's underground. It takes a little bit of work, but it's easily doable. So if you have a neighbor who is wondering, yeah, I don't want to keep supporting the swimming pool, this is something that can be done. You can use it to store your underground rainwater and to have a resource locally. I'll stop.
Melanie and Cassie, you're the last one, and thank you very much as far as, because some of the people have canceled last minute because of emergency, but since you guys are sort of similar in nature, but would you be interested in doing some outreach to the neighborhood councils as far as, you know, teaching us how to do the watershed, cut through the parkways or in the greenways along sidewalks? I know you did it with Pacoima. Would you be interested in doing it in Van Nuys?
We're going to have some funding to do more neighborhoods in the next couple of years. DWP is working with us to do 2 more neighborhoods in each of council districts 2, 6, and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 in, I always get this wrong, 12 and,
6?
no, 2, 6, 7, 12, where there's 2, 6, 7, 5, 4, 12, and there's 1 more in the valley. 3, no. 3, 7.
2, 3, 12, 6, 7, 4, and 5.
All right. 2 in the West Valley. Hmm? No, I'm just spacing. I know that. Oh, yeah, but you know. The way that I give you the short presentation tonight, the way that we did that, when we go to a neighborhood, we do workshops, hands-on workshops. So everybody comes to learn, and you participate, and you help us do the rain grading, you help us do a gray water system. You do all those things together, so you learn how to do them. But I'm pretty sure that we'll be coming to somewhere in your neighborhood council.
Oh, definitely.
District in the
And
next couple of years, and we'll be working with you to make that happen.
yeah,
So-
and you also will be working for Maddie because she's going to be our, well, hopefully in the future, we're going to have a sustainability committee.
Good,
So-
good.
So she would run run the show and work with you as far as creating those programs that you're offering and everything.
Great.
So I mean, she could do much of the outreach.
We've already worked together. It'd be a shortcut.
Yeah.
Can I add a couple things?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks. That was awesome, Melanie. Thanks. For people who want to get some hands-on experience, I'm sure I hope you've all heard of the Theodore Payne Foundation. They have a tremendous educational program, as well as a nonprofit. Well, the whole organization is a nonprofit, but they also have a retail nursery that's all natives, with the most amazing variety of California native plants that you'll see anywhere. So you can go there. They're open during the spring and winter and fall, I think Tuesday through Saturday. They have shorter hours during the summertime, but well, they're quite close. They're in Sun Valley, actually, and it's theodorepayne.org, Theodore, Payne.org. So I highly recommend that as a resource. And I have 2 other little resources that I know are coming up. If people don't mind going to La Cañada, which isn't very far away, I have a demonstration garden there that I'm conducting a hands-on maintenance workshop on how to prune and take care of your plants. I'll talk about all five Mediterranean gardens that have plants featured from those regions. And that's April 25th. A Saturday from 10 to 1. And then another wonderful project that's at Descanso Gardens is called the Center Circle Garden, and it's a lush and low water demonstration garden that's on display for about 2 years. We'll be giving classes about that garden and all the techniques, infiltration, bioswales, all the permeable pavings, plant choices, plant communities, all the drip systems, all those types of things. We'll be giving classes quarterly about that garden at Descanso. I believe maybe the first one starts in July, but you can check their programming. So those are, I'm sorry? Well, Descanso Gardens. Oh, TheodorePayne.org. TheodorePayne.org. and that's what I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, always good classes at Theodore Payne.
Okay. So George, should we?
Stacy speaking?
No, because time.
I'd be happy to speak on it at another meeting.
Yeah. Okay. So is there any public comments before we adjourn?
I think we should thank, at least I have this
Yeah, thank you, Karina. Yeah, it's in use.
Thank you, and I guess the meeting's adjourned.
I'm not sure which one it is.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, sorry, I'm not.
I'm a Windows more.
Yeah, I think it's open. That might be why.
Good summit.
actually, you can pull it out because.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
Not only did I write